the Israelite National News Network. Shalom, shalom, it's your brother Yahusadek Ben Dawid with the Israelite National News Network. It is January 30th. And today I was looking at a couple of reports here and there about Trump draining the White House, and they're being not draining the swamp, and they're being sudden resignations all throughout the White House. And I keep hearing this phrase, drain the swamp, drain the swamp, drain the swamp. People, he's going to drain the swamp. He's going to drain the swamp. As if that's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing either. But you need to listen to this this language. Now let me explain to you something. When you talk about a swamp, what is the let's listen. Not with the ear of flesh, but open up your spirit and hear, so that hearing you hear and seeing you see. Now, Yah has given us things in creation to teach us, as one of the many reasons He's given us these things. And in everything there is wisdom. In everything He has made, He made it with wisdom. And He founded it with His words. He made it with His words, and He founded it with wisdom. Now, what does a swamp do? If we look at it with the ear of wisdom, with the heart of sound understanding and teaching, what is a swamp designed for? Well, we know it's a habitat for wildlife and ecosystem that is, composed of a lot of different plants. And it's marshy and boggy, and it's close to water, and it is very important for filtration and wildlife nutrients, all kinds of things a swamp does. But what is another very profound aspect and feature of a swamp? Well, I have the privilege of knowing certain peoples, and I just say a family member of mine, extended family, related to my father. She got a PhD in oceanography and wetland sciences, and I went out to do field research. And I'm just going to cut the chase and get to the point about the matter. What I learned with her was this. One of the primary aspects of a swamp, discounting its ecology, but environmentally speaking, is to reduce the impacts of storms. Is to reduce the impacts of storms. For every so many miles of swamp and wetland and marshland there is, it decreases like say a hurricane by so many centimeters or so many inches. I'm not giving exact numbers. You can go and do the research yourself, but the meaning stands that the impact of a storm is intensified when a wetland perishes. Now I'm listening with the ear and the spirit. Now you don't want any people in your government who are corrupt, and that's what they mean by drain the swamp. However, you have to listen you have to listen deeper. Is that what's being meant? We know judgment is coming. We know judgment is coming. A storm is coming. You need to be prepared. And if the swamp is being drained, that means you need to prepare for the storm, because it is going to get worse. Because if the swamp was there, the swamp would get a lot of the damage. The swamp would be impacted by this damage. And I'm not saying that people should not cleanse their governments of wickedness. That's not what I'm saying. He that has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit is saying. Shalom.